What's up, Brad? My name is Devin Norton. It was great speaking to Diane on the phone earlier, and thank you for clicking on this video. In this short video, I'm going to show you 3 simple tips you can follow to rank your website higher on Google, but specifically how to beat Rodin Roofing, because if you type in roofing Wichita, Kansas, these guys show up right at the top. You and I both know how much business comes from being there. I'm going to show you what they're doing so you can copy them and beat them. You're probably asking why I would even make this video for you. It's really simple. I found out a little while ago there's lots of roofers and just contractors in general that are so busy running their business and just taking care of their customers, they don't have the time to learn how to make the internet bring them more customers. And the only thing stopping them from hiring somebody to help them is they don't know who is an expert and who's not. So what I started doing was just creating these attack plans and just giving them away for free. Now, lots of people just take this information and they do it themselves, and that's awesome. But some people call me back and say, you know what, Devin, I like you. I just don't have the time to do this. Can you do it for me? Whatever you want to do with this information, it's totally okay with me. My only goal is to educate you and help you make a lot of money. Now, Brad, I'm going to talk to you about 3 simple tips today: content, backlinks, and citations. But first, I wanted to start off by saying whoever designed your website, whether it was you or you hired somebody, they did a fantastic job. This color scheme is so nice. I love the contrast between the white or between the yellow and this like gray, which matches your logo, but it just looks absolutely gorgeous. These call to action buttons just stand out really nicely. I love the little animation over them. Super clean, nice images. Like, you did a fantastic job on this website. Now, what Google mostly cares about when it comes to ranking is all the content on your website, everything they can read. And the reason why is the way Google operates. They send these little robots through the internet called crawlers, and those crawlers crawl through your website and they look at your content and they try to find keywords. Now, a keyword, specifically a buyer intent keyword, is a phrase that someone commonly types into Google when they're ready to purchase your services. So I actually pulled up a list for you before I started this video so you could check them out. And feel free to pause this video if you want to write these down, because these are really good to have. So these are different keywords that people type into Google to find you. So for example, roofing companies Wichita, Kansas, that's got 300 people every single month that search for it. Or roofing Wichita, Kansas, that comes out with 200 people searching every month. Or roofers Wichita, Kansas, it's 150 people searching every month. So just those 3 keywords, that's 650 people every single month that you can be in front of. Imagine how much different your business would be and how much different your life would be if you were showing up first in front of 650 people every month who wanted to buy roofing in your area. It's crazy, right? And that's only 3 keywords. So that's why you want to fit these keywords into your content. And if I go over here and I search your content, you can see that roofing Wichita KS shows up 0 times. That's totally fine. You're starting off. I would definitely fit those keywords in there a couple times. One other thing too is that Google wants to see a lot of content. They're looking for the authority on the internet. And so the average website on the front page of Google typically has right around 1,500 words of content. If I copy all of your content and I paste it here, you can see you have 537, which is a fantastic start. If we go and look at Rodin Roofing and copy theirs and paste theirs in, they're sitting at 972. So even though they're beating you, this is still good news because they're not at 1,500 words either. So by getting yourself to that 1,500 word mark, not only are you going to smoke them and blow them out of the water, but you're going to have room to naturally fit in these keywords like roofers Wichita KS, roofing Wichita KS, without it looking, spammy, right? So that's my first tip for you regarding content. My next tip for you is called backlinks. A backlink is when another website on the internet is linking to your website, driving traffic to your website. And this is really important because Google is kind of like a popularity contest. They want to see a bunch of trustworthy, relevant websites linking to your website, driving traffic to your website. And like I said, they want to see trustworthy and relevant websites linking to you. So that means you're going to get a lot better results if you have other like roofing or construction companies linking to you versus if you had like Baskin Robbins linking to you, because Google knows you don't sell ice cream. So the tool that I use to check out backlinks is called Ahrefs. It is a paid tool. You don't need to use it. Just Google backlink checker. You can find all this data for free. But it says that you currently have 82 websites linking to you, a total of 1.5 thousand times, and that's an awesome start. If we go to Rodin Roofing, these guys have 173 websites linking to them, 1.2 thousand times. So you might be asking, well, where do I start to beat them? It's super simple. They've done all the hard work for you, because if these 173 websites are trustworthy and relevant enough to rank them, then they're trustworthy and relevant enough to rank you. So if I were in your shoes, what I would do is I would go to each one of these 173 websites one by one, and I would put a link on their website back to yours the same way that Rodin Roofing did. And they're all different ways. You have to go on the website and actually see how to do it. But for example, like Angie.com, You create a profile, you put a link in your profile back to your homepage, boom, you've got a backlink in like 3 to 5 minutes. Yellow Pages, create a profile, put a link in your profile to your homepage, boom, you've got 2 backlinks now, just a couple minutes. So it's really, really simple. It's just a little bit time consuming. But if you follow those 2 tips, if you beat them in content, plus you beat them in backlinks, those 2 tips alone are enough to get you ranked number 1 organically here and start getting all that free business that comes with that. But I've still got one more tip for you, and that's how to show up right here in the map pack section. And you'll notice Rodin's up here as well. There's a different criteria that needs to be met to be number 1 in the map pack. You need to have more citations than your competitors. If you're wondering what a citation is, it's just when you list your name, your address, and your phone number inside of a directory. If you're wondering what a directory is, it's just a website that allows you to list your business's information, such as Yelp, Yext, Angie, even GAF, Better Business Bureau. These are all directories. So if I were in your shoes, what I would do, Brad, is I'd figure out what directories Rodin Roofing was in. I'd put myself in those same directories, and then I'd add a bunch more on top. So if Rodin Roofing was in, 150 directories, I'd put myself in like 300. But that's all I've got for you, Brad. I hope you found this informative and helpful. I tried to keep this short and to the point for you. As a super quick recap, you're going to want 1,500 words of content on your homepage. You're going to want to have those keywords inside of that content. You're going to want to take the links that are going to Rodin Roofing and get them linking back to Sunflower State Exteriors. And finally, you're going to want to put your name, address, and phone number in more directories in Rodin Roofing. And Brad, if you follow these 3 tips, that is enough for you to get ranked number 1 on all of Google and get all the free business growth that comes with that. So I know you're probably asking, what do I do now? You've got 2 options. The first one is to take this information and implement it yourself. And that's a great route to go. If you decide to go that route, I recommend you get started as soon as possible because it does take time to implement it. And the longer you have to wait, the more catching up you have to do because your competitors are doing this right now. However, if you have any questions about it or if you want to get it done but you don't have the time to, you can always give me a call. My phone number is 469-352-2524. It's the same number I called Diane at earlier today. And I would be happy to at least hear your goals and give you a free attack plan on what to do next. Either way, Brad, I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this short video. I hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to hearing your feedback. I'll see you later. Bye.